Well, it is time for Foodie Friday, and if you're a fan of delicious dishes served up in a unique setting, this edition of our segment is for you. At the Bramble and Brine at the Buttery in Lewes, you'll find yourself wondering at the details and the decorations all around you while trying some dishes that will make you want seconds. Bramble and Brine at the Buttery is a unique and vibrant eatery. Its decor, whimsical, and its food, something special with a reminder of home.
Everyone has a family crab cake recipe. This one was passed down through 2 generations to myself from my grandmother from Baltimore.
Chef Megan Key says achieving the perfect crab cake starts with Maryland lump crab meat because what's a crab cake without Maryland crab? Duke mayo, Dijon, Worcestershire, Old Bay, and lemon juice, and then comes secret number 1 of elevating a crab cake.
And what I'm looking for is umami. So umami is that sense that's like, it just makes you want a little bit more and it draws you in, and that's where the seasoned rice vinegar comes in.
And secret number 2, says Chef Key, is all in the technique.
Because it's really important to do this as gently as possible so you can keep the meat together and not let it fall apart. And then when you do the fold really gently and you pay attention to where the cracker bits go, they should melt into the meat, and then you don't even notice it's there.
The chunks of crab meat that are in here have really held their integrity. They are big and bold and beautiful, and they're all kind of like just plainly there on the crab cake. I can see why Chef has decided to put the seasoned rice wine into this crab cake, because it really does kind of add to that umami factor that's going on. And it's also zingy in a way because it's got a really nice bright lemony note from the lemon juice that's also been added in there. Just like this dish is nothing to be crabby about, neither is the cloud-like crab omelet served with hash brown casserole. It's cheesy, it's crabby, it really just tastes like a crab cake that's been put into an omelet. The potato casserole is a really wonderful pairing with this omelet because you've got similar textures and flavors going on. Again, it's just light, it's fluffy, the potatoes are super soft, and they melt so wonderfully into all of the cheese that's going on in. And if seafood isn't your style, the Bananas Foster French toast is sure to stop you in your tracks. This French toast reminds me of being a kid almost, just because it tastes like your classic homemade French toast that like mom would make for you on the weekend. And the Bananas Foster on top of that is so good. You can just taste that caramelization. Sticking with the theme of new food experiences that remind the foodie team of home, Chef Key's Meatloaf Wellington.
Just beautiful puff pastry. This is a very fresh out of the oven Wellington, so I'm getting all of the the peppery seasonings and like the little notes from the vegetables in here.
Foodie photog Mike having a bit of an epiphany thanks to the accompanying asparagus.
Those asparagus they've got they're roasty, so there's actually like some sweetness developing in there, but they've still got a little bit of a snap in the center. That might be a perfect asparagus spear.
Okay, so I had a little bit of a realization off camera during that shoot. When I said that French toast really reminded me of being a kid, I couldn't really figure out why. And then I remembered that my mom would always make French toast with challah bread just like they do at Bramble and Brine. So it was a totally nostalgic moment, and hey, shout out to my mom. If you go to Bramble and Brine at the Buttery, tell them you saw them on Foodie Friday. And if you have suggestions for me or Mike, send them to us at newsroom@47abc.com.